The following program is for adult audiences only.
Hey, this is Alonzo Bowden, and you are listening to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
We're back again.
Hey, it's the first fucking day of fall. Well, not now, but now it is. Not when you, but now. Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know, this is Johnny, and this is not super long.
Hey, that's what it is, bro. And we're gonna keep this show not super long, and we're not gonna tell you.
No backstory on that one.
You know, let me tell you. We miss a lot of great bits, and it's because the mics aren't hooked up,
Getting
guys.
ready for the show.
You know, you miss a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
that's it. Sucks for you.
Well, tonight, being Saturday, not Tuesday, I'm going to the Elko concert series.
The Coney concerts.
Yeah. The first one in the series is going to be...
Hey, guys, there's a kitty right here.
Sounds of Silence tribute. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
So it's a tribute band. It's not like
I don't think they do their own material, but
no original song.
Yeah. So there's 5 concerts in the series this year. Usually there's 4, but they did 5.
All at the same place?
Yeah, it's at the Elko High School Performing Arts building, the new one that they made.
Yeah.
Hi George, what's up, dude? So tonight's is the Sounds of Silence tribute. The Sounds of Silence tribute journeys back in time to the 1970s Greenwich folk village scene, to a timeless era of music when lyrics and melody meant something more. Award-winning musicians Stephen Denopoulos and Johnny Phillips are known for their unique, energetic live shows and introspective lyrics underscored by their remarkable musicianship. Their concert features the music of Simon and Garfunkel, Bob Dylan, John Denver, Cat Stevens, Don McLean, and more.
A little Bob Dylan. Yeah, anybody like
Yeah.
fucking... I was a Dylan fan back in, like, high school.
Yeah.
And, fucking... Yeah. Quit drinking liquor.
So the other 4 concerts are The Suits, that's October 10th. The Starlets is January 16th. Mary Elizabeth Bowden and Chrysalis Chamber is January 24th, or February 24th. And Key of G, which is Garth Brooks tribute, which I am not going to, is March 19th, in case anybody wants to go to that one.
Let me tell you what.
That'll probably be the most packed one out of all of them.
The J-Man, he's turning down going to Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
And he is going to be seen at the Starlight concert. Whatever the fuck that means.
The Starlets, yeah.
So let me tell you that's how the big... what the fuck is his name? Who'd you say? George Strait?
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks, this asshole. That's how he rates on this fucking show. What's your name? Garth Brooks? Stupid fucking name.
That'll probably be... Elko loves Garth Brooks.
Dude.
So when
is it like a dude that looks like him? It's not even the guy, right?
It's just the guy that sings Garth Brooks songs.
So it's just
a dude.
Come on, man.
When we went to see Theory of a Dead Man both times in Reno and in Elko, he starts playing Friends in Low Places, and he's all, ladies and gentlemen, Garth Brooks. And I thought the crowd couldn't cheer any fucking louder before that, because they're all cheering for the song. But then when he says, here's Garth Brooks, holy fucking shit, dude. They probably heard him in Spring Creek. That was fucking crazy.
Let me tell you this, guys. You fucking Billies are crazy. You
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Billies are nuts. You're like, give me some fucking Jack Daniels. I'll close my fucking eyes, dude. And I'm there. And Garth Brooks is singing to me. Okay?
Yeah.
Good night,
fucking
dude.
ridiculous.
It's not even a real guy. Whatever, guy. Whatever. Yeah, all pumped up. It's not the real Santa Claus, guys. You know that, right? It's Uncle Tom in a fucking suit. It's not real Santa.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Oh, today's episode brought to you by Starbucks.
Fucking assholes. Yeah, they better pay. And also, too, Keurig Dr. Pepper better fucking pay, too. Thanks. Fucking asshole. And Canelo, he better fucking pay. Everybody better start fucking paying. Anyway.
Okay, talk now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is a venti iced coffee with 5 pumps of toasted vanilla, no classic, and extra sweet cream.
and they put their penis right in it for you. Right when you order it, dude, they stir it right with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it would actually be a funnier joke if it wasn't all children working there.
Okay, we're going to dive into the first story.
Here we go.
Suicide ruling upheld for Philly teacher found with 20 stab wounds, but judges slam deeply flawed investigation.
Wait a second.
No, you heard that correct.
She fucking stabbed herself 20 times.
20 times.
It's a tough old bird. That's a game bird right there.
Yeah,
It's a tough old bird.
I mean,
Tough old bird there.
She fucked up 19. I guess she got it right the last one, but...
Hey, let me tell you, something to be said for perseverance.
Says an appellate court panel upheld a ruling that a Philadelphia teacher found dead in 2011 with 20 stab wounds had killed herself, but slammed the police investigation as deeply flawed according to court documents. The family of Ellen Greenberg, 27, has fought for more than a decade to overturn the city's ruling over the death of the teacher, whose corpse was riddled with stab wounds, including 10 to the back of the head and neck.
Man, that's a hard angle to get on
Right?
yourself, guys. You gotta, dude, that's a tricep. You're not gonna, anyway.
It says Greenberg's family hired a team of experts in the aftermath of her death who pointed out that a knife in her apartment was overturned, possibly suggesting that she had been involved in a struggle, and a gash on the back of her head may have rendered her unconscious and unable to defend herself. Her family has also questioned why she filled up her gas tank before coming home and didn't leave a note indicating that she planned to take her own life. An appellate panel ruled Wednesday that Greenberg's parents, Joshua and Sandra, lacked the standing for a civil suit, but the judges criticized the city police, prosecutors, and medical examiner's office and pathologist Marlon Osborne and Sam Galino for blunders made in their investigation, Fox News reports. The facts surrounding the matter are extremely disturbing, and the parents' tireless efforts over the past 12 years to learn exactly what happened to their daughter on the evening of January 26, 2011, warrant our sincere sympathy, Judge Ellen Kiesler wrote. The experts they enlisted have all raised serious factual questions about Dr. Osborne's and Dr. Galino's conclusions, and even the medical examiner's office now concedes that there is no dispute that evidence in the record could support other conclusions about the manner of death. You think? Said Kiesler slammed Osborne in particular over his initial conclusion that Greenberg's death was a homicide, which came after the crime scene had been cleaned up before police could arrive. The panel added that there was no record of officers interviewing the company that cleaned up the crime scene, the building manager, or the police department representative who told the manager to hire a cleanup crew. Joe Pedraza, the family's attorney, added that the building manager had taken video of the crime scene prior to the cleanup and gave it to police, but the video is unaccounted for. He previously claimed that the evidence showed that at least 2 of the 20 stab wounds were inflicted after Greenberg's heart had already stopped beating. The attorney slammed the appellate court's ruling as a failure to find justice for a murder victim.
That's fucking hard to do, man.
Yeah, I'm already dead.
It's hard to fucking stab yourself when you're dead, dude. It's hard to do that.
The majority opinion is a roadmap on how to commit murder and not be held accountable, Pedraza told Fox. That's the most astounding aspect of the opinion. You have, as I read it, 3 judges saying this young woman was murdered. The investigation is grossly flawed and embarrassing. There is a murderer or murderers out there, but our hands are tied and nobody can do anything except the government officials, and you're therefore subject to their whims.
I don't know how the fuck... this whole time I'm just sitting here befuddled on how she's not... How are they not entitled to a civil case? Like, there's no civil... You can't sue anyone? Nobody's getting fucking sued? What do you mean? We'll sue you over a hot chicken nugget. We ain't gonna sue you over... What are you talking about? That's like a crazy...
Suicide?
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, her and Epstein, dude, got fucking... fucking killed themselves, dude. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
It's really hard to kill yourself in a jail cell where you're under 24-hour surveillance and you have nothing to kill yourself with. It's also hard to stab yourself in the back of the head once you've already been dead. You're dead already. You know how hard that is to do that when you're dead?
So I have a picture here. It's a representative of the stab wounds. You won't be able to see it, but... yeah, it's ridiculous, dude, and it shows the huge gash on the back of her skull, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 in the back and 10 in the front.
All right,
Yeah,
and
it's
murderers.
Fucking ridiculous.
Take it
dude.
easy with stabbing people in the fucking head, dude. I mean, come on. You're going overboard with it, all right? It's a little excessive. It's tacky, you know? I like it nice, quick, clean kill, then you move on with your day. Why are you doing all this fucking crazy ravenous? I mean, killing the person with... How do they say it? How do they say? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. You know what I mean? We don't need to be going all crazy, man. You're making a big mess. You know, that's all I'm saying. And yeah, she should be able to sue. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Is a fucking, a fucking policeman killed that lady. And that's why it's like, hey, fucking suicide. Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, it was the CIA. You know how many people fell out of fucking windows in the 50s? Yeah, it was the fucking CIA. Everybody and their fucking mom was falling out of windows. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of a lawsuit that didn't happen that should, and a lawsuit that did happen that shouldn't,
again,
we're gonna move on to the next story.
This is a stupid ass question for me, but any attorneys watch the show? Huh? Give me some fucking. I need an attorney. I want to get on a lawsuit. I get burned by shit all the time. I always have terrible shit happening to me. I fell down at Walmart the other day, man. Whatever, man. I need some money. Come on.
Okay, let's try this again. A man tried to sue a hospital for $643 million after he was encouraged to watch his wife's C-section.
Okay. All right.
A man in Australia accused a hospital in Melbourne of causing him to develop a psychotic illness after he watched his wife undergo a cesarean section. The local news outlet 7 News was the first to report. I want to say it's anal, but ANIL.
Dude, that's just anal.
Anal copula tried to sue,
You
which sounds
get
like
the fuck outta
anal
here.
copulate. This makes me fucking laugh.
Outta here, dude.
Anil Coppola tried to sue the Royal Women's Hospital for letting him watch his wife give birth via C-section in 2018. He unsuccessfully sought 1 billion Australian dollars, which is about 643 million American. A judgment on the lawsuit filed in the Supreme Court of Victoria in Melbourne last week shows. The cesarean was ultimately a success, but the man said in the lawsuit that the hospital failed in its duty of care to him by letting him watch the procedure.
Not a fucking patient.
He said the hospital encouraged or permitted him to watch the operation, and seeing his wife's organs and blood caused him psychological injury, according to the lawsuit. A cesarean section is a common operation in which a surgeon delivers a baby through a cut made in your tummy and womb, according to the UK's National Health Service.
Is that how they call it a
Tummy.
at the UK National Health Service?
Yeah,
Why don't you guys-
apparently.
why don't you guys grow the fuck up, all right? Anyway,
The surgical procedure is often performed when another course is dangerous or difficult and poses a risk to the mother or baby. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, 32.1% of all babies delivered in the U.S. in 2021 were by cesarean section. Coppola filed the lawsuit several years after the operation, saying it caused the onset of a psychotic illness that led to a breakdown of his marriage, the judgment said. Coppola chose to represent himself in court, where Justice James Gorton dismissed the suit and deemed the claim an abuse of power. The trial proceedings included a medical examination of Coppola, with the panel concluding the degree of psychiatric impairment did not satisfy the threshold level, according to the judgment. Lawsuits that are seeking damages for non-economic losses, such as this one, require that an injury is significant, the judgment said, citing Australian legislation. With regards to the medical panel's conclusion, Coppola said he disagreed with it, though the judgment said that he was unable to agitate the correctness of it. The case was dismissed on September 12th.
just fucking maniacs, just like,
Right?
man, I can't stop. Hey, bitch, I can't stop seeing you chopped in half. We gotta get a divorce. Every day I look at you, I see you chopped right in half. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad. What if they went on a date to a magic show? They did the fucking thing.
Oh,
chopped
did
the
he?
lady,
He
dude.
probably freaked the fuck out.
Fuck, dude, I can't get a boner. I seen her chopped in half. I can't get a boner. That's it. Give me $1 billion.
How fucking
How
ridiculous,
fucking-
dude.
I'll tell you what one of the most ridiculous things in the story is they're like $1 billion Australian dollars. I almost laughed right there. Like, what was it, like fucking pesos? Was that like Monopoly money? Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here, dude.
that's
And
funny.
they're like, oh, it's It's 40% less in America. Don't worry about it. It's not. I'm suing for $1 billion. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
Yeah, how fucking dumb is that, dude?
Dude, I mean, fuck. The way that people throw out money for frivolous litigations, it's worth a shot. A fucking suit.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know why we're not just throwing anything at the wall. See if it fucking sticks. I don't know.
Yeah, people do it all the fucking time.
I got mental distress because I got to check out groceries at the grocery store. I'm suing one of these.
That'd be a good one.
Dude. I'm sick of working in grocery stores, bro.
You know, I've been doing this for 10 years now, and, you know, I should make minimum wage for all that time, so you owe me a couple million at least. That's what I would have made in that time.
And once I snap and choke that bitch at the Smiths, then I'll be like, dude, it was your fault. I can't check these groceries every day, dude. I'll sue them. I'll be like, dude, it was your fault. I didn't. Look what you made me do.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous. But yeah, like you said, fucking everybody sues for everything, so.
Dude, I mean,
we'll see what happens.
Just throw it up at the wall. What does a lawsuit cost? $75? That's what I'm saying, dude. If anybody's an attorney, bro, so I got $75. You got a law degree? I got $75. We'll make some dough. All right, let's get it done.
I mean, if you're going for $1 billion, they give you like 100,000. Fuck, you made 100,000.
Dude, I'll fucking run into a building. We'll just say it was my car. I mean, you can sue Nissan, right? Fuck it, I don't care. What do I care? I'm pretty durable, dude. I'm probably not gonna die. I'll do whatever. We'll make some coin. Fuck yeah.
That's funny. All right. Suspects in Bronx daycare overdose cases that left one child dead and 3 others sickened are believed to be drug distributors, federal sources say.
What are you saying? They were giving drugs to the kids?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, we don't have that kind of margin, man. Nobody even gives away free drugs.
I mean, it's not much better than that, but... Says the suspects charged with murder at a Bronx daycare center after several children were exposed to opioids are believed to be mid-level drug distributors, a federal law enforcement official told CNN. Gray Mendez, 36, and Carlisto Acevedo Brito, 41, face federal and state charges in connection with the suspected overdose of Divino Nino daycare. They were arrested Saturday, a day after 1-year-old Nicholas Deminci died after suspected fentanyl overdose. 2 2-year-old boys and an 8-month-old girl were also exposed to the suspected fentanyl and suffered acute opioid intoxication.
Yeah, damn.
According to court documents, Mendez is the owner and operator of the daycare, and Brito is her husband's cousin and a tenant who lives in a bedroom within the daycare. Investigators are also looking for a third male suspect who has not been publicly named. Another law enforcement official told CNN the third suspect is believed to be Mendez's husband. Authorities have recorded video of the man leaving the center carrying plastic bags that appeared to contain 3 large square items, which investigators suspect were remaining kilos of fentanyl, the official said. Authorities believe he has not left the country and is still in the Northeast, the federal law enforcement official added. Investigators believe the suspects were mid-level drug distributors tasked with cutting fentanyl with other drugs or even household items like baby powder, the first federal law enforcement official said. They then gave the pressed products to others who got it into the hands of street sellers, the official said. None of the suspects was previously on law enforcement's radar, the official said. Mendez and Brito face state charges of murder, manslaughter, assault, endangering the welfare of a child, and criminal possession of a controlled substance, court documents show. They were arraigned and remanded without bail Sunday night. They also face federal charges of conspiracy to distribute narcotics resulting in death and possession with intent to distribute narcotics resulting in death. If convicted on the federal charges, defendants could be sentenced to up to life in prison.
Man, you know what this looks really bad for? Drugs! God damn it!
Daycares.
God, you know, this is terrible. This is terrible optics for the war on drugs. You see, because the war on drugs is bullshit, Ronald Reagan. And your wife was a whore. Let me tell you this. Why aren't they charging the parents with anything? You took your fucking kid to a daycare at a trap house.
Yeah, but it was.
Let me tell you what.
I don't think it was on the door.
Let me tell you what. I've had some friends. I've had some family. Pretty hardcore into the opiates. You know when you hit the door. Hey, man, something's up. Like, there's a kid running around with no shoes on, and he's got, like, a hot dog, no bun, no plate, running around, eating it, right out of the pack, cold. This is rough, dude. This is sticky.
This is like baloney.
You're walking around sticky on the floors, there's a fucking hole in the wall. Like, dude, a trap house. These fuckers are selling fentanyl fucking out of... Dude, come on. You took your kid to a daycare because they were like, yeah, dude, fucking $8 an hour. And you were like, thank you, right on. You fucking raised my kid for $8 an hour. Let me tell you, these people aren't paying proper child care rates for people to raise their children if the people that are raising their children are fucking cutting fentanyl up in the fucking daycare. Like, on the fucking, like, hey, man, tell her kid's out of baby powder. Maybe she'll bring us some. So we don't have to buy any. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, they're not paying fucking $30 an hour for have somebody watch their fucking infant, which is insane. Like, you guys are just who's it fucking, you find them on Craigslist and just send them to the fucking, like, where's this fucking place at? It's not like Hampton Avenue. It's fucking D and 3rd. Like, that, you fuck off. Like, I think the parents are a little in trouble for this. I wouldn't drop my kid off at a fucking trap house. And there's no excuse for not knowing that you're dumping your kid off at a fucking dope house. Like, there's no excuse, dude.
I mean, if these are mid-level people, it's gonna be a much nicer thing. Yeah, it's not street level, dude.
It's not like middle class.
Not street level.
He's like, these are middle class fucking dope addicts. They're cutting up fentanyl and changing baby ass on the same. These people are not good housekeepers. These are not Harvard men. This is not a Yale company. Come on.
So there was fentanyl under the fucking mats where the kids sleep. That's how the kids got.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. How do you walk? I'm not dropping my kid off at a place where I walk around and I'm like, looks like there's drugs under the mats. Like, I can tell, bro. Like, you've never been around drug people? Not to mention, you're dropping your kid off. What's the address? Did they say the address?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I bet you. What city? Did they say the city?
Brooklyn.
Let me tell you what. If you're getting child care in Brooklyn, you're giving your kid to drug dealers. That's it. All right? What you need to do is you need to get out of Brooklyn. Don't give your kid to fucking daycare in Bed-Stuy. You fucking get out of Brooklyn. You know what I mean? You gotta... Fuck. What are you talking about? Send them to I bet you they're not accredited. This is not accredited. They're not accredited.
Probably.
Bullshit, they're accredited. These motherfuckers, not a school. This is like Pookie and them. Hey, they're gonna watch them. Like, dude, $5, they'll watch them, dude. You can go cover that shift at the mini mart on the corner. Give me a scratcher when you come back and a pack of Newports, or Marlboro Reds, whatever. Same joke as last week. You see what I did there? I brought it all back. I'm just saying, I think the parents are a little at fault here. You're not gonna get the fuck out of here. You're not paying these people. You're not sending these kids to like a place that has a website. It's like, hey, these are our rates. You're taking them to a place that has a flyer. Well, you are in trouble now.
It's on a tree.
Yeah, it's on a fucking... They don't have trees. It's on a telephone pole. You are in trouble
telephone
now.
Poles.
It's right next to that picture of that dog that got stole.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't know. Rough spot.
So we are going to go to a story now that will be funny as fuck once I start reading it. Not funny for the person involved.
Oh, well, they never are, right?
Yeah.
The people on our show seem to have a terrible day most of the time.
Yeah, right. But this will go back to one of our first episodes. I think within our first 5, maybe.
Look at that, guys.
Yeah.
Blast from the past. Back the old logo of that fucking lady we abducted. Or whatever. I mean...
God damn it, Anthony.
All right, that's the story. That's fucking news. Yeah, news.
Okay, this will make you laugh once you hear it. Google sued for negligence after man drove off collapsed bridge while following map directions.
Fuck. Man, what is it coming to?
It goes back to our fucking episode, fuck Google Maps.
That's like when you ask fucking Google for a band name. Like, at a certain point, dude, you can't rely on it for everything. Jeez, look out the window.
Yeah, that's like when it told me to drive off the fucking bridge between Reno and Tahoe.
Yeah, but you looked out the window.
Well, yeah. But for one thing, okay, it was during the daytime.
You didn't go, well, I'm on a bridge, but fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. So, fucking ridiculous. The family of a North Carolina man who died after driving his car off a collapsed bridge while following Google Map directions, is suing the technology giant for negligence, claiming it had been informed of the collapse but failed to update its navigation system. Philip Paxson, a medical device salesman and father of two, drowned September 30th, 2022, after his Jeep Gladiator plunged into Snow Creek in Hickory, according to a lawsuit filed Tuesday in Wake County Superior Court. Paxson was driving home from his daughter's 9th birthday party through an unfamiliar neighborhood when Google Maps allegedly directed him to cross a bridge that had collapsed 9 years prior and was never repaired.
Fuck! That's way worse than I thought it was.
And this is at night, too. I thought the same thing. Like, I'm like, this is dumb. And then I started reading, I'm like, holy shit.
I am thinking this asshole took a fucking left turn
on
like a road that's a bridge. No, it's just like drive off in the fucking... It's terrible. Yeah, somebody's getting sued.
Says, our girls ask how and why their daddy died, and I'm at a loss for words they can understand, because as an adult, I still can't understand how those responsible for the GPS directions and the bridge could have acted with so little regard for human life, his wife Alicia Paxson said. State troopers who found Paxson's body in his overturned and partially submerged truck has said there was no barriers or warning signs along the washed-out roadway. He had driven off under an unguarded edge and crashed about 20 feet below, according to the lawsuit.
God damn.
The North Carolina State Patrol had said the bridge was not maintained by local or state officials, and the original developer's company had dissolved. The lawsuit names several private property management companies that it claims are responsible for the bridge and the adjoining land. Multiple people had notified Google Maps about the collapse in the years leading up to Paxson's death and had urged the company to update its route information, according to the lawsuit. The Tuesday court filing includes email records from another Hickory resident who had used the map's suggest and edit feature in September 2020 to alert the company that it was directing drivers over the collapsed bridge. A November 2020 email confirmation from Google confirms the company received her report and was reviewing the suggested change, but the lawsuit claims Google took no further actions. We have the deepest sympathies for the Paxson family, Google spokesperson Jose Castaneda told the Associated Press. Our goal is to provide accurate routing information in maps, and we are reviewing this lawsuit.
Dude, you guys are paying that lawsuit.
Yeah,
you fucking owe some money,
100%, dude.
Yeah.
I back that 100%.
Are you out of your mind? Yeah, and you owe Johnny some money, too.
Yeah, I've fucking been there.
Too,
yep,
goddammit. You did
absolutely.
it to him, too. This is crazy. That's insane, man. How do you fucking... I don't know, dude. That's like... It's on there. They told you about it, Google. They fucking told you about it, man.
For years. Not even just like, yesterday they told them about the bridge that washed out the day before.
Yeah.
It's 9 fucking years.
This fucking thing has been out, man.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
It's about time one of these big fucking tech companies get sued for something.
Yep.
Right on.
So the last thing I have to talk about, I don't have a story cited specifically, but have you seen the auto workers strike or heard about that?
No, what's going? Oh yeah. I have heard about that. What's going on with that?
Says at the top of UAW's list of demands are hefty pay raises for members. The UAW began this week asking for a 46% pay raise over 4 years. However, the union has backed off that number and is now asking for a 36% wage increase, said Garrett Nelson, an automotive analyst for CFRA Research. That would play out as an 18% immediate raise, followed by annual increases of 4% or 5% for the remainder of the contract, Nelson said in a research note Tuesday. Union demands also include pension benefits for all employees, limiting the use of temporary workers, more paid time off, including a 4-day work week, and more job protections, including the right to strike over plant closings. So, you want more pay for less work.
Dude, I'm tired of everybody wanting a shorter work week, dude. I'm tired of all that. I'm tired of it. You want a short work week? Fucking start a business and work a short week. That's part of the slave process, guys. Like, that's part of the whole thing about, like, that's why you don't want to have a job working for someone and not working for yourself, is because you can't set your own hours and it kind of sucks. It's supposed to suck. That's what drives competition. It drives capitalism. It's supposed to really suck working for someone else so that you invent or innovate, and then you have people working for you. Yet it forces them to do, and thus why the children bag the groceries. You know, they used to. Now I do it. God damn it! Now I fucking do it. Anyway, I just like, you know. They're just making it easier and easier and easier, and then we're going to wonder why the fucking robots are taking all the fucking jobs. It's because all you people are a bunch of fucking pussies, and you won't just invent something so that you can have people working for you. You just want to bitch that you are like, this sucks. I don't want to work 5 days a week. I wish I was a rich guy, didn't have to work 5 days. I wish I could be creative and invent. I wish I could fucking create something that and drive commerce, but I can't do that. I'm just going to whine.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going on strike. Give us more money, and we don't want to work here all week. This is crazy.
And
we need more beer money, and we need more days to drink. I mean, this is nuts. We're making cars out here every day. We need more days off. We need lighter restrictions and more beer fucking money. This is nuts.
Yeah, and they complain about, the CEOs and shit are making millions of dollars, as they should.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a CEO.
Exactly.
Like you could start a company. You could do it. Dude.
Are you going to start as a fucking cashier at McDonald's and expect to make the fucking CEO's money or owner's money?
Have you seen these assholes working at McDonald's? They're like, dude, I'm way too fucking good to be doing. They ought to make me the fucking manager today. Let me tell you what's wrong with this company. They won't put me in charge. That's why I fucking hate it here. What are you talking about? You fucking hate it here, man. Like, you should like the joint before you get to run the fucking place, or start your own thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You don't get to bitch that, all right, I only want to, because my job sucks so much, I only want to work 3 days, and you got to pay me like I'm working 7 days. And I'm only going to, I also want fucking mental health breaks, and I want sick time, and I'm going to call off once a week, too. Like, Get the fuck out of here, dude. You don't work for the teachers union, all right? These domestic terrorists, the fucking teachers union, all right? I'm with the Republicans here, all right? These fucking teachers, they're domestic terrorists, and they're corrupting the youth, all right? I'm not with them on they're corrupting them because they're teaching them about trannies. I'm not with them on that one. I'm with them on the fact that they're making way too fucking much money because now they're on a 4-day week. My kids are going to school 4 days a week, Johnny. They need to go to school 7 days a week. All kids need to go to school 7 days a week. And I like my kids. I'm not saying because I don't want to be around them. They need to learn things. These fucking kids they're like, man, they don't need to know math. They're going to have cell phones.
Yeah.
They don't need to know
calculators.
They don't need to know how to read. Google's got them. Well, Google's going to send them off a fucking bridge, and they're going to go because they don't know nothing about nothing. Let me tell you, I'm not driving off any fucking bridge, okay?
Yeah.
I don't use Google Maps, man. It doesn't work. All right, I don't use it. At a certain point, it's your fault, man. I don't know. I digest.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I looked up the average wage of a American auto worker. It says the Bureau of Labor Statistics puts the average hourly wage rate for all production and non-supervisory auto workers in the United States at $27.99 per hour as of August.
Fuck, you guys don't need that much money. Jesus.
And they want another
decline. You guys need to give me some of that damn money. Sometimes I do some lumping work, some busting work for this dude. $15 an hour is what I do it for, because I know it doesn't take a lot of brain power, man. You're just moving heavy shit. So you can't be ripping people off. What's it worth to you? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These fucking criminals, dude. You're just gonna cry. I hope they don't cave. Stay on strike. I hope you fuckers starve.
So my great-grandfather used to work for Ford, and I guarantee you he didn't make $28 an hour. Not even equivalent.
Fuck, I bet you that motherfucker made like 60 cents.
Yeah. and you know what? They worked a lot fucking harder than they do now because they didn't have all the machines and bullshit.
Off,
yeah, exactly.
They were getting an extra day.
Yeah, they worked their fucking balls off.
Fucking crying about working on Christmas. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah. So the 67 Mustang that I had, just to put it into perspective, was $1,800 off the fucking showroom floor.
Well, there you go. You see, that's when we could fucking pay livable wage and we could get affordable goods.
Ridiculous.
Now, how much a Mustang cost you? $62,000, and we don't even make the fucker here. We have the
base model.
Yeah, we have the fucking Chinese make it. We just don't tell you. That's what we just don't tell you.
Oh, you want wheels? That's $100,000.
We paint it here and we say it's made in America, but really all the fucking pieces are made somewhere else. And then the asshole putting it together wants $75 an hour. Fuck you, dude. That's why we don't make anything here. If you want to make a bunch of money, invent your own car. Ask Elon. Invent your own fucking car, and you make billions in the market. I made some money on Tesla too. Everybody makes some money on it. Buy it now. You buy today. You're gonna buy today. All right. I just don't fucking like. You can't get money like you own the company if you fucking literally punch a clock. I heard somebody say, I have so much respect for working people, and it makes you seem like an uppity cunt. And I was like, I might start saying that. It makes you sound way more successful than you really are. However, I don't really have any respect for working people. That's a lie. I think you're all a bunch of lazy fucking assholes. I think you should invent some stuff. I think if we had a lot less lazy assholes just working, then we would have a lot cooler shit. If you guys invented shit, if you guys did something with your time instead of bitching, drinking scotch, and then going back to work the next fucking day, why don't you do something so we can have some cool shit I could buy? I think it took entirely too long to come up with virtual reality. I had that shit pegged when I was like 9 if I had a little capital, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of these assholes, they want a free ride instead of just fucking thinking of something that's cool and then making it happen. That's all you gotta do. You want $75 an hour, think of something cool and make it happen. That's all you gotta do. I sell vegetarian food in a cow town. I make like $40 an hour at least. I mean, I don't work that long. Trust me. That's how I do it. I sell one order and then I go home. Ha! That's it. $40 1 hour. There it is. And I go home. But either way, whatever you got to do to get through the day. I just don't think you should fucking be trying to scam the owner of your company. I think 26 is enough for putting Legos together.
28.
28 is enough for Legos, dude. All you're doing is putting the pieces together. Factory work sucks ass. It's supposed to, so you don't want to do it. So you go get a good job. You go innovate. You educate yourself so you can start a company. You can fucking go be a lawyer. Go do something else. Factory work is for some asshole that doesn't really know how to. It's like people that bitch about working at Amazon. I know some people that work at Amazon. Yeah, it sucks there. It's supposed to fucking suck there. You're not supposed to retire working at Amazon. You're supposed to be like, man, I just really want to go to that rave. Better get some money from Amazon, work for 2 weeks, fucking quit, and don't get a real job after the rave. You know what I mean? It's not like a fucking 10-year plan, man. Jesus. Trying to raise a family on fucking McDonald's. Get out of here, bro.
Hey, I've done that.
Yeah, get out of here.
I've done that.
Come on, it's not an advisable plan. It's not like, hey, man, I'm going to get this job, and that's going to solve my problems. Like, just because you're employed doesn't mean you're going to make money. There's a lot of jobs that pay shit, and they're supposed to, so you don't want to keep them. So that you give them to kids, so that you can go fucking do something else because you're like, man, this ain't cutting the mustard. We need some more cash in here. You don't just go on strike and demand more money, you fucking assholes. Most people don't even show up to work these days. Fucking, didn't you just get 2 years off like 3 years ago? What the fuck? You want some more time off? You want some extra money? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Come on.
All right. Well, that's all we have for that show. I just want a quick shout out to a fan of the show. Just recently came back into my life. Pretty cool person. Like him a lot. So, yeah. With that being said, we'll see you next week.
Oh, see? And we're not even going to say your fucking name. How do you like that? Like a little fucking mystery. All right.
See you next week. New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, C-Sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at whostalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.